Hello YouTube, I'm finally back again. My name is Nye, I'm here from the Finale Guitar Studio in Sheffield. I've finally got a brand new Finale Guitar Studio. It's a proper studio space at last. I will also be selling second-hand guitars, strings, capos, plectrums, tuners, all that good stuff. I will be announcing launch date very soon. I am now open for teaching as usual, but the actual sales part is not quite done yet. But very soon I'll be having a launch party with live music and nibbles and wine and beer and so on. So come and check that out. Details coming very soon. Follow me on Facebook if you haven't done so already, if you are in the Sheffield area, and I will keep you posted for that one. I'm also going to be making a whole new series of videos on several different topics. I'm opening a learning section for my website, which is going to have step-by-step explanations with the diagrams included. And that means I'm going to be making loads more new YouTube stuff as well. So click subscribe right now to get loads of great free stuff straight to your inbox. And today I'm going to be doing a bit of a warm-up for the series, which is just a little bit about how I play Bossa Nova. I've been playing a lot with a Bossa Nova band recently called Bossa, and I really love the Bossa Nova rhythm. So yeah, here's a little video about that. So what we're going to learn to do today sounds something a little bit like this. Yeah, so that's a very common chord progression. It's in lots and lots of traditional bossa tunes. Notable proponents of it are Girl from Ipanema, Un Pato, more recently Cherry by Amy Winehouse. It's an extremely common progression. So we'll start out with just looking at the rhythm, and we'll have a little look at the chords later on. So with the rhythm, it's got a few aspects. I'm going to divide your hand up into the various parts. So your thumb always does the root notes. You've got your index finger, which I'm going to call ka, for reasons we'll get to, and your middle two fingers, which I'm going to call cha. Your little finger for now isn't going to do anything, so don't worry about that. So we'll start out with the thumb, which does the root notes. And the first chord, which we're going to practice on, is going to be a D major 7 chord. So for your D major 7 chord, you're going to bar the 5th fret, and you're going to add those 3 fingers like that. Your bar normally wouldn't hit the bottom string for a D major 7 chord, but in this instance it's going to. And the reason it's going to bar the bottom string is so that your thumb can do the root note on the A string and then the 5th note on the E string. So your thumb is going to go so it does a different root note on every beat. And you can see there, after each note, I'm pulling my finger off slightly so as to mute the note. Because if you leave the note ringing and then you play another bass note, your bass notes will overlap with each other and it sounds a bit muddy. So I try not to do that, and the way I stop it from doing that is just by pulling the bar off the string very slightly after I've played the note so as to mute it. So that's the first step. Now when you're thinking of a Bossa Nova rhythm, the thing that makes it kind of uniquely groovy is the fact that if your beat is going, you've always got this kind of claves pattern over the top of it that goes so it's got that kind of funky rhythm to it, and you kind of need to get the feel of that in your head before you start. So if you're thinking before you go, that's a good place to start from. So every time my foot taps, that's going to be where the root notes are. And then you're going to go boom chaka boom cha. So the bungs are your thumbs, cha is the middle two, and ka is the index. So the first part is boom chaka. So it's thumb, middle two, index. Boom chaka. And as soon as you've done the ka, pull all the strings, all the fingers off the strings slightly so that it mutes it. So you'll get boom chaka off, boom chaka, boom chaka, boom chaka, boom chaka, boom chaka. Cool. Where you've got your boom chaka, boom cha cha, that needs to fill in the gap. So it's boom chaka, then you do the E string with your thumb, chak chak. So the chak chaks are your chak fingers again. So you've got boom chaka, E string chak chak, boom chaka root chak chak, boom chaka root chak, boom chaka root chak chak, boom chaka root chak. Now with that pattern, I'm not doing letting any of the chaks ring out for very long, because that completely destroys the funky vibe of the Bossa Nova rhythm. So as soon as you've done the last two chaks, you pull the chord off enough to mute them. So you get boom chaka boom chak chak 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 boom chaka boom chak chak, like that. So that's the first part. That is the rhythm. Once you've got the hang of that part on your D major 7 chord, let's try it on a few other chords. So the next chord is going to be an E9 chord. For this one, you play it like that. There is a diagram. If you click the link below, you'll find a link to the learning section of my website. For people that watch this video in the first couple of weeks, that won't be available yet, but it will be there soon afterwards. In the interim period, you could just Google an E9 shape. There'll be lots of diagrams on the internet. Yes, anyway, that's your E9 shape. You're going to do exactly the same plucking pattern, and for the second root note, you're going to move your middle finger from where it is there over a string onto the E string, so that you can get the 5th note in the bass. So you're going to go like that. So that's the second chord in that progression. The next chord is going to be from E9 to E minor 9, and the only difference is your index finger moves down 1 fret. Everything else is exactly the same. So that's that one, and the very last chord is an A13. So to get your A13, it's like an A7 bar chord, like that, bar the 5th fret, and then make like an E7 shape on top of it. And then you're going to add your little finger on the 7th fret of the B string, so that you get that shape. Again, if you can't see it very well on there, check the learning section of my website. Link will be in the box below once it's up. Until that point, just Google A13 chord shape. I'm sure you will find a diagram for it somewhere. For that one, your root notes are, your first root note is the A note on the E string, and your 5th note is going to be the 7th fret of the E string there. So your thumb's going to be going And apart from that, the plucking pattern is exactly the same. So let's try and put the whole progression together. 2 D major 7s, 2 E9s, 1 E minor 9 and 1 A13, and then you're back to the beginning. A 1, 2, 3, and. Yeah, so that is that. I hope this video has been helpful to you. That is the kind of simplest bossa nova plucking pattern. There's all sorts of other alterations you can make to it. If you've enjoyed this video, let me know, and maybe I'll make another video about other things you can do with the bossa nova rhythm. That is all for this video. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have enjoyed it, please click the subscribe link down below. It really helps me out, and you will get all my videos for free straight to your inbox. I will be making more new videos very soon on subjects such as traditional Celtic music, jazz, solos, all that good stuff, solo jazz arrangements as well. And I will also be working very soon on a really exciting new series which is about the physiology of the brain and why that makes us enjoy certain pitches together, why we've evolved to have such strong emotional responses to harmony and stuff like that. More about the actual roots of music theory. So keep an eye on the YouTube channel for that. And I will also be uploading loads of new stuff to my learning section of my website, which has all the diagrams included as well. So do click subscribe and you will get all that stuff direct to your inbox for free. In the meantime, thank you very much for watching. My name is Em9 A13. You can get a free lesson with me if you're in the Sheffield area. And come and check out my beautiful new studio. It's very nice, well worth a visit. Just drop me a message on the Facebook page, which is down below. If you have got a spare 2 seconds of your life to give me a like on the Facebook page as well, that is also very helpful. So yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you very soon for more tutorial videos.